Hello YouTube! My name is Dr. Danielle Johnston. I am a licensed chiropractor in the state of California. I have a background in functional neurology and applied kinesiology, as well as a bachelor's in biochemistry. I'm the owner of Pacifica Organics, which is a pharmaceutical grade organic CBD company, for which you can find the link in the description box below. Today's topic is, what is CBD? I'll be answering 4 common questions and issues regarding CBD. First up, is CBD the same as marijuana? So CBD is a biochemical component of cannabis. Marijuana and the hemp plant are both in the cannabis family. The major difference between the two is that marijuana tends to have a higher THC content. That's the part of cannabis that gets you high, whereas hemp has a very low THC content. I personally source everything for Pacifica Organics from the hemp plant, and then through a lab extraction process, I remove the remainder of the THC, creating a lab-tested, non-detectable traced THC product. So are CBD and THC the same thing? The answer is no. Although THC and CBD are both cannabinoids, THC has a psychoactive component to it that'll make you feel high, whereas CBD has no psychoactive component attached to it and will not make you feel high in any way, shape, or form. This means we can reap the full health benefits of CBD from a cannabis plant without having the risk attached to it from medical marijuana. This is important if you're trying to pass a drug test at work, you're a pregnant or nursing mother, or happen to have small children at home, you're a first responder, you're part of the military, or you've had addiction issues in the past. Next up, what's the difference between an isolate, full spectrum, and broad spectrum CBD products? So CBD can be taken as an isolate, which means that all of the phytonutrients and essential oils and other cannabinoids from the hemp plant have been stripped away. CBD isolates are traditionally used by somebody who doesn't want that THC component, but research has shown that the entourage effect, or the whole plant healing benefits from cannabis, have given us greater healing benefits than just consuming CBD isolates alone. So now we're down to full spectrum and broad spectrum. Full spectrum has everything included in it. It has the terpenes, which are the essential oils from the plant, the phytonutrients, other cannabinoids, including THC. Broad spectrum has everything that full spectrum has, it's just missing that THC component. I have personally chosen to turn all of Pacifica Organics into a broad spectrum line of products. This means you're getting the whole plant healing benefits, or that entourage effect, from the hemp plant, but you are not getting any psychoactive component whatsoever. Third up is, how do I use CBD? There's a variety of ways to get CBD into your system. Some of them are efficient and some of them aren't. The most common way to ingest CBD is by consuming an oil. And so with this, it comes in a tincture bottle, and it has an oil like this. You're going to place that oil underneath your tongue, so it is sublingual, and you hold for approximately 30 to 90 seconds. This allows the active components of the CBD product to get taken up by the capillaries in your mouth. The benefit of an oil is that it has fast absorption, and it's super easy to use anywhere, anytime, making it great for busy people. The biggest complaint that I've had about oils is that they can often taste bitter. So I of course fixed this with Pacifica Organics. All of my oils are MCT homogenized, and they have a light minty flavor because I include a peppermint essential oil into each bottle. Another way to consume CBD is through soft gel. I have Sound Sleep soft gels that include melatonin, which are great if you have issues sleeping. They come in green little tiny pills like this, and you take it about 30 minutes before bed. These also have a nanotech, so they bypass the hydrochloric acid in your stomach, going straight to your small intestine, which might be great for people who have gut disorders such as Crohn's disease. Another way is by having a balm or a topical. So applying a CBD topically might help with arthritis, swelling, bruising, sports injuries, and some skin issues. And you just put it on and you rub it into the affected area. This remedy balm has eucalyptus and lavender essential oil, so It smells pleasant and it's very light and it's very silky because it's in a MCT oil and beeswax base. Another method is by vaping, which you have to be so careful with because it is not only an incredibly efficient way to get CBD into your system, but it's also a great way to get toxins into your system. The metal bits used to heat the oil in a vape pen are likely leaching heavy metals like chromium and nickel into the vapor that you're inhaling. You also have to make sure that the CBD oil you're vaping is not poor quality or low grade because it can also be full of heavy metals and pesticides. Vape oils are often poorly regulated and can be more detrimental than healthy for your nervous system, which leads me into my next topic, the dangers of CBD and what to look out for. So cannabis is an accumulator plant, meaning it takes up everything from its environment, making it an excellent soil cleanser. This is great news if you're trying to clean your soil, but if you're trying to ingest a medicine from the plant, it might not be so good. So we just have to be careful about the levels of heavy metals and pesticides where cannabis is grown, because if you have a pre-existing nervous system disorder, such as epilepsy or Parkinson's, this can be a huge shock to your nervous system. And even if you don't have a nervous system disorder, over time accumulating these heavy metals can be detrimental. It can lead to oxidative stress, which leads to an increase in free radicals, headaches, nausea, and even in extreme cases, organ failure. We also have to be sure that the CBD company is putting the amount of CBD into their product that they say they are. Although the bottle says 1,000 milligrams, it could have 1 milligram of CBD in the entire thing. There are currently no regulations on this except for careful consumer screening. So how do we screen for this? We want to make sure that our CBD company is lab testing and that they're posting their lab tests somewhere for you to view. A lot of CBD companies claim to lab test, but when you go to their website, there is no proof that they actually are. I make sure that Pacifica Organics lab tests for heavy metals, pesticides, terpenes, and potency. I want to make sure that my products are actually healing my consumers and not harming them. Well guys, that wraps up today's CBD chat. There will of course be more in the future, so if you could please subscribe to my channel and then give this video a thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. This is Dr. Danielle signing off. I will see you guys soon.